Are you traveling with a child with asthma? If yes, then what are the things you should know and keep in mind? In this context, I, Dr. Saibal Moitra, would be highlighting few of the points which each traveler has to keep in mind when they're traveling with a child with asthma. I am the adjunct professor and senior consultant in the Department of Respiratory Medicine, the Division of Allergy and Immunology at Apollo Multispeciality Hospital, Kolkata. As you know, asthma is a chronic disease with symptoms occurring intermittently. That means the symptoms might come at any time of the day, at any time of the year, at any time of the month, and usually we are quite oblivious about it most of the time until unless the child lands up into a shortness of breath, cough, wheeze, and then this is an asthma attack we call. Now, if you're traveling the child with an asthma, then during the travel the child can have such attacks. So are there is safety net which we can all prepare and we can carry it along with that safety net so that if the child, by God forbid, lands into an asthma attack, we can take care of that. Yes, there is a safety net. Now you always know that any asthma medications are of two types. One are the reliever medications, another is the control or the preventer medications. And majority and mainly the mainstay is the inhalers or the inhaled medications. For the regular medications, we have inhaled corticosteroids, and for reliever medications, we have inhaled bronchodilators. Now, when you are traveling with a child, you should always have, along with the regular reliever medication, the inhaler which relieves the symptom. That is, means the reliever medications. The most common reliever medications which we carry is a salbutamol. So, a salbutamol inhaler is a must while you are traveling with a child, because if the child gets increased asthma attack, it actually subsides the symptoms and can be given immediately because immediate relief. Now we have a new concept which has come up, and that is more in vogue these days. This new concept is that apart from this relieving, we also prevent the progression of the disease and prevent the child from landing up into a hospital. So that is given by one inhaler which consists of two drugs, which is called an inhaled corticosteroid, namely budesonide, along with another drug which is a bronchodilator, which is called a formoterol. So this combination of the budesonide and formoterol, it not only relieves the child's symptoms immediately, but it also prevents the underlying inflammation which is causing this increased attack and prevents the child from landing into a hospital. So if you must carry this inhaled corticosteroid and formoterol combination, that is budesonide formoterol combination, along with you, the inhaler form. If the child gets an attack, give 2 or 3 puffs, or the 4, or maybe if increase, can give up to say 6 to 8 puffs in a day of this formoterol budesonide combination. So it not only relieve the symptoms but also reduces the underlying airway inflammation, and you get quite substantial amount of time, maybe around 6 to 8 hours to 10 hours, or maybe 1 day before the symptoms becomes out of control. So if you are acting within this time, the child may not be needed to land up into a hospital. You can manage it on your own, relieve the symptoms, prevent the disease from progression, and also you can prevent a big catastrophe. So this is, you need to carry the blue inhaler, that is the salbutamol, and also this inhaled corticosteroid with the formoterol combination in your bag while you are carrying a child with an asthma to actually combat the situation if it arises during the travel. Thank you very much.